Hello lovelies, happy Thursday to you, hope you're fine and well. Apologies for a little bit of a break of recording. I've still been working, I've just been doing personal healings and clearing and readings. And I just was feeling a little bit of a rest was required from the collective. So we're going to see what you need to be aware of as we head into Aquarius season. There are some slightly discombobulating energies, but also I do feel there's been some shifts, and I feel like for a lot of us who were getting triggered by stuff, it's changed. It's like, yes, you might still be getting the odd trigger here and there, but it's not upsetting you for long, you know? Something that might have taken a day or so to work through it, or even longer than that, is now being worked through in an hour or less time. So let's see what the collective needs to be aware of going into Aquarius season for those who resonate. So we've got patience and we've got community. If you've seen this, it's because you're meant to. We've got sixth chakra, which is obviously third eye. We've got contract. We've got walking away. Yeah, okay, interesting energy. And then we've got the seventh chakra. So, you know, some of you are just deciding, I've got to take this off, I'm getting warm again already. Some of you are deciding to perhaps move away from someone or something. Perhaps you've realized that the purpose or the contract is over. You've realized the contract is over, and this could be your, you know, the person you're connected to is realizing that the contract they were holding on to is over. Let's see what else you need. Wrong cards. No, we're going to use these ones. Let's see what else you need to know. As you can see, I'm at my brother's again. He's gone skiing with his family. It was a little bit of a late deal, so yeah. And I'm looking after two delightful little puppies as well as this beautiful home. So, I'm only here for a few days though. I'm only here for the week, well, until the end of the weekend. Right, so patience is... I nearly said patience has run out. So maybe you're losing your patience with something. Clarify community. Yeah, clarify. Oh, community is clarified by the 10 of Cups. That's interesting. Clarify. Yeah. You're a bit, I feel like you're a bit fed up. It's like, yeah, you've ended something. You've ended some kind of contract here. And you're ending it possibly in Aquarius season. You've just had enough. You're definitely walking away from something that you've had a strong pull on, and you're like, you know what, this is not for me anymore. This is not for me. But it could, again, also be your person. Tell me more about the community and the 10 of Cups, please. That's too many cards. Tell me more about the community and the 10 of Cups. What's that to do with? Because that's a bit of a... That was the moon I just dropped. Oh, interesting. The moon and the sun. Yeah, interesting. The moon and the sun. So, okay, interesting. The moon and the sun are counterparts in a weird kind of way, right? And I'm getting this vibe that somebody here and you, because the patience card, someone really regrets taking some time here to come to you, and it's like spirit is nudging them to come forward to you to begin something beautiful and something new that will lead on to a relationship. However, your person unfortunately cares too much about what others think. Now, that is something they've got to learn and sit with themselves, and they will do that in their own time. However, they are divinely guided, you know, they will do it in their own time, okay? You, in the meantime, you know, I don't feel like you've walked away from this person that you've got this deep connection with, and I'm not going to give any labels here because we just don't do fucking labels over here that much. With it clarified by the Ten of Swords and Aquarius energy, this energy is some kind of healing that's been done that's meant another contract could have closed out, right? And because your person has been moving away from something here and you have been possibly moving away from something too, it's stopped and been a bit of a block to things moving forward. And it feels like Spirit is saying, look, it's all systems go. You can move forward now. Yeah, Five of Swords and Three of Pentacles. You can move forward. That third energy, we're protecting you. That third energy, Queen of Cups, beautiful. We are protecting you. You do not need to worry. We are protecting you. We are protecting your connection. We are protecting, you know, this person's received clarity on where they were waiting and holding this indecision mode towards how to come towards you, and they're receiving that clarity on how to change that. Yeah, with Judgment. They're receiving that clarity with Judgment. Yeah, and they're coming forward. Now, you in the mean, and it will be stable, and it will be something that will be victorious, and it, you know, it will make you very happy, actually. Your higher selves are very connected, and you also, both of you are very connected to Source. But I just feel like your person, and maybe you as well, they were not holding on to a connection, but they were having to close out a cycle properly before you and them could connect in and be together. That seemed to take a while to come through. And it's like the third party interference, whatever that is, and that can be job, it can be a health matter, it can be a former partner, it can be a number of things. If there have been blocks in your life or in your connection in particular, they have had to happen for your person to stand up to them, or you know, for you to stand up to someone. You know, it's not just all about them. Right, let's see what is on the horizon for these people. Yeah, third eye. Okay, so third eye activation, intuition. We've got time broken and damaged. Okay, we've got observant, like your person's going through it. Please be compassionate. We've got Phoenix rising. We've got decide on which direction to take. Well, you've got choices. I don't mean necessarily, I mean, some of you may have choices with other people, but it feels like more than anything, you've got decisions in a direction in life. We've got curiosity, open the unknown, and we've got resurrection, blast from the past. So someone is definitely coming back in, and I do feel for a lot of you, it is going to be somebody who's in a good energy. It doesn't feel like a toxic energy or a difficult energy or a challenging energy. But then the devil has just come out. So I don't think it's your person coming in that energy though. I feel like you've been shown visions of what they're dealing with that's been difficult, and that's why things have been on hold for you and them. And then we've got the Ten of Swords confirming, yeah, clarify. You've been shown it already. You've been shown that your person's going through a lot of difficulty, and they're trying to get to a better place so they can come to you in the right energy to offer you commitment. It's just, you know, yeah, curiosity, open the unknown is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. This is about you stepping into your power truthfully. And that's lovely. Clarify, resurrection, blast from the past. Seven of Swords. But that has actually just flown out on the Five of Wands and the Phoenix rising. So your person's done a lot of growth, dealing and healing from some deceptive energy here. Clarify the resurrection, blast from the past. We've got the Judgment card, the Tower, and the Six of Wands. They just want to come towards you. And they want to come in when they know they can be in a sort of victorious energy, but they've also been victorious in closing out something that was very chaotic. And that's where they, yeah, Four of Wands. That's where they also want to come in with the right energy for you. Yeah, they're dealing and closing out karmic cycles. They're dealing with, some of them could be dealing with legal matters, with the Justice and the Eight of Wands. This is them also wanting to come in and give you justice because they know that they haven't served you in the right way. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. They want to come in and bring you commitment. They don't want you to be with someone else. Like the energy here, and we've got Aquarius season very strongly being highlighted here. So for some of you, you have got someone coming in with the Page of Pentacles underneath, where there is this strong possibility they're going to say to you, look, I do want commitment with you. I do want to be with you. I've just had a shit show that I've been dealing with. Like, please be patient. Take it as it resonates. It's interesting energy though, that's for sure. All right, so what does this person want to say to those who are seeing this? What do they want to say? What do they want to say? What do they want to say? The Sun. I mean, seriously, can we take a moment to appreciate how cute these cards are? Temperance. Yeah, they're definitely coming in with balance. Wow. King of Cups. Queen of Wands, so there is this magnetism to you because we've got the Empress here. The Queen of Wands and the Empress. Quite a powerful combination, to be honest. Anything else I want to say to you? Ten of Wands. Yeah, they've been working through some burdens here. They've been working through some difficulties. Some of you people, I'm not going to say your people, I mean the people you're connected to, they have been working through an absolute shit show. And, you know, you have to be understanding of that. Clarify the Sun, the Hierophant. They want commitment with you. Yeah, Judgment. They want commitment with you. And they're just umming and ahhing how to come in. Oops. How to come in with the Emperor energy here, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. They may, this is Oracle of Raindrops, which is Queen of Cups. They could have been trying to balance some finances as well. And they may have been heavily focused on finances whilst, you know, they're going through this sort of separation with someone else and, in a way, a separation with you. I mean, obviously separation is an illusion. The High Priestess. They've definitely got their eye on you. They've definitely got their eye on you, and they're aware of how intuitive and gifted you are. And, you know, your higher selves are definitely with each other, but there have been times when they have felt very defeated at the hands of another person. And, you know, that's what they've been trying to own and work through. Yeah. And it's taken some time for a lot of them. And, you know, they're now keen to come towards you and talk to you about various things. They will probably let you know what's been going on with this situation. But there's definitely some kind of return here with the Six of Raindrops and the World. There is a return. And it's been difficult. We've got the Page of Swords energy here with the Novice of Clouds. And then we've got the Empress in receiving mode. So, you know, you just have to be in your open, receptive energy. Open-hearted, open, receptive energy. They will come in when they can. A lot of them do want to come towards you, and I do feel for a lot of you it could be in the next sort of month or so, actually. It could be quite quicker than that. It just depends on stuff they've got going on. And just be prepared that they might come towards you in a very unconventional way. It might be different to what you're imagining, is what I want to say, okay? It might be very different to what you're imagining. Okay. How does this collective feel towards the people who are watching it and seeing this video? Eight of Cups. Okay. Ten of Cups. Right. We do have, in this deck, we have 2 lots of Ten of Cups, 2 lots of Three of Cups, and we have 2 lots of Nine of Wands. This is the Three of Cups, which has got 3 naked ladies. So I'm not going to show you those, but those are the cups, right? Those are the cups. They're very keen to see you. Queen of Wands, they're very keen to see you. They're very magnetised to you, they're very attracted to you. There's a lot of love here. Wow, guys, look. They see you as their person. Also, with this 10 of Cups energy, I'm looking at the love here. That has tattoos of love on it, right? And that's where they are with you. They're very enamored. They're like, I love you. I know I love you. I know I love you. I know I love you. And they're probably telling you that maybe energetically. You know, you're feeling it on some level that this person really, really, really does care. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is them definitely coming towards you as a single person. Yeah. And they're burdened because they don't like the fact that you're single. They don't like the fact that they haven't come towards you the way they want to because they've not been able to, you know, for a number of reasons they've been trapped. And they've been trapped possibly from moving towards you because of someone spying on them, for example, who they're moving away from. So there is that to think of as well. They know you are that happy place. They're very aware you are that happy place. Yeah, they're very aware. And again, we've got that High Priestess clarifying the Queen of Wands. It's a really powerful energy. They know. Your masculine energy here knows you are very, very, very suited to one another. And they do want to come in and sweep you off your feet and literally like kind of take you off the market. But they have been burdened because they've not been able to do it the way they want to because of the hands of another person. Someone else has been trying to control your person like a fucking puppet on a string. And, you know, it's possibly to do with money. But honestly, all they want to do is come towards you and have that new beginning. And this is hidden energy at the moment, but that is all they want to do. With the Truth here, the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups, you are that beautiful wish fulfillment. And they want to come in offering you stability and a cup of emotion, of love. And with the Chariot and the Hermit, this person's on their own. They're not interested in anybody else. You know, they're very busy. They're very focused on work, yes, but they're focused on how well you two will work together as well. But you have to let them fully close out this cycle. They are doing it. They're doing it. So what sort of action are they going to take towards the people watching? Is it too soon to ask that question? What sort of action are they going to take towards the people watching? So we have the Nine of Swords. So they are really miserable without you, is what I want to say. They are miserable without you. We have the World. It was a bit of a block. So there could still be some stuff to close out for some of you. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Fool, beautiful. We've got the Devil, not so nice, but that's also a bit of obsession. They are a bit obsessed with you, I'm not gonna lie, they are. They're wondering what you're up to. And then we've got the Empress. So there is this energy of, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do the other. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Yeah, they don't want you to be a missed opportunity. All they want to do, and all they've been wanting to do for quite some time, is come in and see you and spend time with you. That's all they want to do. Clarify the World. But they've had to close out these quite difficult cycles, and that's why things have been hard for you. Ace of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. They don't want you, respectfully, they don't want you single. They don't want you single. They want you taken by them. Yeah. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is them really closing out those cycles to come to you in the right energy. Why is this Devil here? Because, oh God, they're obsessed because they've, in some ways, okay, so some of them, at times they've not been able to treat you the way they want. And there may have been times when you feel a little bit like, wow, cut deep by what they've had to do. Whatever that means. I don't feel they've been deliberately nasty or deliberately horrible to you. I feel like they've had their hands tied and they've not had any other choice but to sort of pull back their energy and almost pretend you don't exist. And that has been actually to protect you. Clarify the Empress. They're holding on to you. They know there is commitment and stability with you, and that makes them very happy. Success. They know confirmation with the dogs barking. They know they have that beautiful commitment to look forward to with you. And they want it. Cut the deck and there's a Ten of Pentacles confirmation. They want that commitment with you. Okay? They want it with you. This is so interesting, this energy. Like, they've really had to lick their wounds over how they've treated you. But again, it's not been because they've chosen to do that. They've kind of not had much of a choice, because the other person was making their life a living hell in the nicest way that they were dealing with. The other person, previous relationship connection, could be family members, could be friends. Someone has made their life a living hell, and most likely it's a mother of kids in a lot of cases as well, because I do feel for a lot of you, children are involved here. And, you know, it's been very, very challenging. More messages, please. 2020 in the time as I said that. Confidence. Some of them have gone through an absolute crisis of confidence because of the way they've been treated. Dreams. You may be getting messages in dream state. Please pay attention. Some of you may be having prophetic dreams. We've got animals. Okay, so, you know, going back to basics, going back to the root of something in some cases. Then we have healing. The healing needs to be done so that you can become that couple that are meant to happen, you know? We've got home. You really are this person's home. Oh, yeah, you are. And then we've got forgiveness. And, you know, this is where they will have to practice forgiveness and you will have to practice forgiveness for how they have been treated by the other person, or by other people. Like, there is this sense that, oh my God, you know, I need to forgive and not forget by any stretch, but there's definitely a need to forgive what's happened and how things have unfolded. And it's hard when you just feel disgruntled, you know? Clarify confidence, yeah. The Eight of Cups. They're a little bit upset. They're very sad and forlorn because, you know they had to walk away from you at some point. You may have had to walk away from them. But this is them feeling this sense of, oh my God, look how miserable this dude looks. Like, he literally is fucking miserable. And that would say that the people that I'm channeling are fucking miserable without you. Yeah, dreams are clarified by the Princess of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. You are aware that this is to do with children in some cases. You are aware that all they want to do is talk to you. You are aware, High Priestess. You are aware. That's all they want to do, come and talk to you. You are aware that this has served as a massive healing journey for both of you as well. And, you know, when you've done enough healing as individuals, you can then become a couple. And as I said that, the Lovers comes out. You are each other's home. The collective I'm channeling, you are each other's home. You are each other's safe space and you are each other's home. You will not get your breath when you see what's underneath the deck. Emperor and Empress, you are each other's home. Union. Three of Cups, they want to see you. 10 of Cups, all they want to do is come home to you. Clarify forgiveness. Yeah, you need to forgive. They need to forgive what they're dealing with, and you need to forgive them for taking the time, because all they want is commitment with you. With the Six of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, all they want is commitment with you. Four of Pentacles, they are holding on to you. There is a real resilient energy to this person's energy. The collective I'm picking up, it's a very resilient energy, and they know they haven't done right by you, and that really bothers them. That really hurts them that they've really hurt you. But it's not been a toxic hurt, it's not been a cheating hurt, it's not that sort of energy. It's more, well, they do feel they've betrayed you. They do feel they've betrayed you in some capacity because they've not been able to come to you the way they want to. Eight of Pentacles. You know, they know that this works. They know that you and them work really, really well. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, this is them knowing that it works really, really well and not having any kind of blindsiders. And all they want to do is come to you with love, and they're anxious to do that. But they also know they've caused you some anxiety. And, you know, with the Hermit and the Moon, these energies, this person's been working through fears of not being good enough because that's what they were probably told in their previous connection or relationship. You know, you'll never amount to much, or they've just been given a lot of negativity, and, you know, you're not like that. You're very much all about the love, and you're all about the healing, and they realise that, and they're healing someone who is particularly cruel and manipulative to them at times, and would gaslight them quite frequently. And, you know, they've realised with clarity how much you and them would serve as beautiful commitment to one another. It's lovely. It's a really lovely energy, this is, to be honest. So for some of you, you have got this coming. Do not attach, practice non-attachment, of course. Live your life, focus on you, focus on self-love. But someone has been doing a lot of work, is doing a lot of work, and really sort of reflecting and ruminating on your connection and thinking, bloody hell, I can't lose this person. I've got to come in and make things right. I've got to make amends. They're asking for your forgiveness. They're asking, you know, well, they basically need to forgive other people as well, of course. But there is this real sense of, okay, any more messages here? They need to just really and truly take the bull by the horns. Yeah, communication and communicate. Because all they want to do is talk to you. Some of them may be doing it in meditation state. We've got time. Spirit is really saying to this person and this collective, you know, no, I don't want all of them. It's time. It's time to do something here. We've got chakras as well. So, you know, some of you may feel like you are a bit discombobulated. We've got white light. Just focus on the good. Focus on being light and love to others around you. Focus on hearts. Focus on being in your open heart space. You know, this energy is pretty deep, to be honest. And then we've got butterflies. So, you know, like I said to you earlier in the reading, a lot of you, normally you'd be triggered by something and you're not as triggered as normal. Don't get me wrong, a trigger is an opportunity to heal. So there is a little bit of a trigger, but it's not in the same capacity as what it was previously. You're kind of working through it pretty fucking quickly, like a boss, do you know what I mean? Clarify communication. 6 of Swords, all they want to do is communicate with you. King of Pentacles, and it will be in a stable way. Clarify time. Yeah, they've been through enough towers. They've had enough. Spirit's handing them their arse. They're done with all of that shit. They're like, right, I need to sort this out. They're done. They're ending things. They are ending things that compromise their peace, cost them their peace. And, you know, you not being in their life is costing them their peace as well. Like, they're missing you. The Star. There's a real healing energy from this. And also, oh my God, we've got 2 stars. So I meant to say there's 2 stars as well as 2 Ten of Cups, 2 Nine of Wands and 2 Three of Cups. There's 2 stars as well. And here we have them. Aquarius season is very much highlighted here. You're going to be healing your hearts, I feel, in a lot more of a stable way. Like, you're going to learn to trust this person again. They're going to do things that make you realise they have loved you the whole time. They just haven't been able to show you that. Clarify butterflies, please, Spirit. The Fool in reverse, okay. Well, transformation takes time, and it's also fucking painful. Yeah, strength. It takes time, and you know they've had to learn some clarity on a number of levels in order to then come to a place where they are ready to come to you. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, for a lot of them, they've had that clarity and they are ready to do this. Just be patient. It's coming. 8 of Wands. Yeah, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You know, this is people who understand the truth, who want to speak some clarity, want to speak some truth. And, you know, it might not be an emotional connection, like an emotional reunion as such at first. I mean, it depends on your connection, obviously. It might be that you just have a very forthright discussion, but there is a lot of love there. 3 of Cups. There's a lot of love there, and there's a lot of respect as well, judgment, and you guys will just come together how you're meant to. 9 of Wands. Tired, battered and bruised in some cases, Page of Swords, but this person just wants to talk to you. They just want to communicate. And you know, if you've got strong telepathy, Justice, they want to communicate and tell you what's been happening and give you the justice that you deserve, Page of Pentacles, with some consistent communication. Anything else, Spirit, before I shut the F up? 7 of Cups, okay. Page of Wands. Yeah, they're definitely excited by you in a number of ways. We've got the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Cups bottom of the deck. 4 of Swords. They are doing the healing work. 7 of Wands. They know you're a little bit defensive because of circumstances that have happened that have maybe caused a break in your communication or your relationship. We've got the King of Pentacles here as well. This is them wanting to come in and offer you that stable beginning. And as I said to you, with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, they are burdened by the fact that you are single. They can't, it's like they don't want to risk leaving you single for much longer. Now, obviously, if you are meant to deal with other people, you are meant to enter other connections, and it's godly desired or given or divinely guided, orchestrated, whatever you want to call it, then, you know, you will have to do that if that's a soul contract you've got to fulfill. But ultimately, they are bothered about the fact that you're single because they know that you are a catch. They know that you are attractive to many people, obviously not just them. And, you know, especially if they are dealing with a very difficult separation in their own life, like a karmic energy or former partner or something like that, if they, or even a current partner in some cases. I think for a lot of this collective though, your person is single. They're just not legally single because they're going through a divorce potentially, or some kind of separation which is legal to do with joint finances or possibly a family unit or children. But it just, the energy is, they just know you are gonna get snapped up if they don't act. And it feels like for a lot of them, they are getting ready to do that in Aquarius season, possibly. I mean, we have got Valentine's weekend soon, so yeah. On the subject of that, I am going to be doing a post about this, but just to give you a heads up, those who are seeing this now, I am doing a cacao self-love ceremony on Valentine's evening, 7:30 GMT, so UK time, on Zoom. So if you're interested, just message me. I am going to do a proper post about it, both static and a video probably. And it's a very reasonable energy exchange. And I'll obviously talk about that at the time, but yeah, it's just to give you a heads up about that. Also, I'm still doing 10% off all my services over £30 until the end of this month. If this reading resonates for you, please let me know. Please message me if you have any questions or you want to book in any of my services, zoe@spiritualist.co.uk, or head over to empowered-alchemist1111 on Instagram, and the same again on TikTok. Lots of love, bye!